Finally, One Piece's break is over, and this week we're going to get a new chapter. But before that chapter drops, there are some important things connected to the last chapter that we need to talk about. You can call this a deep discussion or an informative video where we'll cover multiple topics. First, we'll talk about Loki's Devil Fruit, which is a hot topic right now. Second, we'll talk about Loki and Shanks, because after the latest chapter, everyone is wondering what kind of interaction happened between them when they met at sea for the second time. And third, we'll talk about Imu-sama's weakness, and of course, Blackbeard. So first of all, let's talk about Loki. For the very first time, after eating his devil fruit, a god knight killed his father. After seeing this, Gaban said that he never thought someone could kill such a being. Someone could actually stop him. This was clearly mentioned in the chapter. Just think about it. Gaban is a character who was with Roger, a crewmate of the King of the Pirates. He didn't even think it was possible to defeat him, or that he could die. But Loki did it. We know about Loki's devil fruit from Gerd, and Gerd doesn't know anything about it. He has no information, no idea, despite being the oldest person in all of Elbaf. On top of that, we got a huge revelation. This is Loki's devil fruit power, the legendary devil fruit of the elves. No one has eaten it for decades. We can easily assume that this devil fruit was last eaten a very long time ago. Maybe 800 years ago, back in ancient times when Joy Boy existed. But Joy Boy didn't eat this devil fruit. There's another character though, Davy Jones. There's a very high chance that the previous user of Loki's devil fruit was Davy Jones himself. Yes, we saw this in the mural as well. In that mural, Joy Boy is fighting Emu, and we also see the silhouette of Loki's transformed form after eating his devil fruit. And that silhouette looks exactly like the creature shown in the mural. 110% without a doubt. In the mural we see Joy Boy, the sun god, along with the entire world, attacking Emu together. But in the middle of that scene, we also see Loki's form, which doesn't look like Emu at all. This confirms that this is a legendary devil fruit, just like Nika. So the previous user had to be someone equally important. And other than Davy Jones, I don't see anyone else fitting that role. Now, when Loki was fighting Harold, we suddenly saw snow falling inside the forest castle. At that time, we didn't know how it happened. But in the latest chapter, we learned that Loki can use ice-based attacks, one of them being called Nifling. Before this, what did we see Loki use? A lightning attack, thunder falling directly from the sky. And now, we see him using Nifling along with Ragnir, freezing the Draugr completely. So Loki is clearly using different elements. One important detail. During the lightning attack, Loki didn't name the move, but for the ice attack, he specifically called it Nifling. Nifling comes from Norse mythology. It refers to Niflheim, the realm of ice. Out of the 9 realms of Norse mythology, Asgard, Midgard, Jotunheim, Vanaheim, Alfheim, Svartalfheim, Muspelheim, Helheim, and Niflheim. Loki is directly referencing one of them. If his devil fruit is actually connected to all 9 realms, then that means dozens of elemental abilities are still unused. If that turns out to be true, then Loki isn't just broken, he's absurdly broken. This also explains something from earlier. Back then, when Hajrudin wanted the Mera Mera no Mi, he joined the tournament saying he would become the king of Elbaf. After seeing Loki's ice powers, this makes sense. Loki defeated the Ice Juggernaut in a single attack. And remember, the Ice Juggernaut isn't small. It's bigger than Marineford itself. Did this while being sealed for 6 years, weakened by Seastone. Shamrock attacked him. Luffy attacked him. Zoro attacked him. And yet, Loki still one-shot the Ice Juggernaut. If Loki gets full rest and full freedom, no one can casually deal with him. Now let's talk about Loki and Shanks. We saw Loki announce that he was going to the sea with the surviving giants, and Shanks didn't stop him. Shanks just stood there, silently watching Loki with a strange expression. From the beginning, we were told that when no one could stop Loki, Shanks was the one who did. The giants said that Loki was rampaging across the seas for years, until Shanks captured him and locked him away. But the real question is, how? Why would Shanks lock Loki up? Shanks already knows that when Joy Boy returns, everything will truly happen. Begin. Before that, nothing mattered. When Shanks cried after talking with Roger, we learned that he abandoned the journey because he wasn't ready. Roger told him about Joy Boy, and that knowledge changed his path. Shanks stole the Nika Devil Fruit. Luffy ate it. Shanks waited for it to awaken, and when it finally awakened, Shanks said, "It's time to claim the One Piece." But when Loki went to sea to take revenge on the world government, Joy Boy hadn't returned yet, so Loki couldn't act. We also know Loki has a special bounty classification, something no one else in One Piece history has. But if Loki wanted to attack the world government, why did it take 8 years? What was he really doing? I think Loki was searching for a way to free the giant prisoners. We know Zunisha came to Elbaf and told Loki about the enslaved giants. Loki also had Ragnir, a weapon tied to Norse mythology, and overwhelming natural power. Both Herald and others failed. Loki succeeded. So here's the missing piece. If Shanks captured Loki, how did he do it? Either Shanks truly defeated Loki, or the story we've been told is incomplete. This wouldn't be the first time One Piece misled us. Loki was once called the Cursed Prince. God Valley was first shown one way, then revealed differently. Rox was framed as a villain until the truth came out. This Shanks versus Loki incident could be the same. Now let's talk about Emu. After a holy knight died, Emu clearly reacted. He wasn't composed. The Gorosei even warned the remaining knights not to go further, because losing them would weaken Emu. This tells us something important. Emu's power is linked to the Holy Knights and the Gorosei. As they fall, Emu weakens. In the final war, we can expect the Holy Knights to fall first, then the Gorosei, leaving Emu vulnerable. And standing right there, waiting, is Blackbeard. Blackbeard is an opportunist. He always waits for the perfect moment. Just like he waited for Whitebeard to weaken before stealing his power. Emu is referred to as the world itself, and Blackbeard's crew said he wants the world. Emu is a pure devil, and Blackbeard's power can absorb devil abilities. This is foreshadowing. Blackbeard has every reason. God Valley, his parents, his destroyed clan. He saw everything as a child. Blackbeard taking Emu's power makes complete sense. And if that happens, it's going to be chaos. If you want to share your opinion, drop it in the comments. If you're new here, subscribe, my brother. See you with the next spoiler. Till then,